much for coming out to Club Fringe to talk a little bit about your show. So tell me again, and pronouncing it correctly, the name of your show and when it's playing and where and all that.
The name of the show is Nothing with Nobody. In Italy, we are a theater company of Italy. The name is Io ma niente con nessuno avevo fatto.
Okay.
With this show, we won the Rome Fringe Festival last year, and we choose to represent this in our native language, so in Sicilian dialect, with English subtitles, and we are here.
Perfect. Where is your show and at what times?
Sprecher's Theater. We had the show yesterday, and the next is the 6th at 12:30 p.m. and the next at 9th, 12th, and 13th.
Perfect. It's exciting.
Sorry for my English.
Okay. No, you guys speak great. I can't speak a lick of Italian, so there you are. So just a few questions for you. So we've heard that the themes of your show are really strong. Can you explain what you want to convey to the audience and how you've decided to do so?
Yes, our show talk about love. It takes place during the 80s. But it's not the 80s in the rest of the Italy. It's the 80s in Sicily, and this is very different because Sicily is an island, and there is the myth, the myth of the sea who separate with the Italy. The Italy is maybe for Sicilians the paradise or an opportunity to change the promised land, something will permit to change the life. And we talk about three characters that are three solitudes. And they are always alone, and they live three different ways to stay in their own solitude. We talk about prejudice of AIDS, about AIDS disease, sorry. And it's a love story between three characters. Giovannello, that is a little fag of the country when he lives with her cousin, his cousin, that she's not only a cousin, but she's a mother, she's a sister, she's there is a point of it's strange.
This is why we have subtitles. Right? I guess so. Okay.
She helps him to live in a context that see him like only the poor fag of the country, and he fall in love with his character that is the opposite. Is married and is a dancer, and he doesn't accept his homosexuality, and he lives this like a shame. So it's the opposite about it's the two characters are the opposite because Giovanello is the symbol of the innocence of something extremely pure. And in this context, the cousin, Rosalia, is the only way to overcome his problem.
Is because he discovered to be.
Oh no, you died. Well, that's all right. We don't want to give it all away anyhow, and I have some other questions to ask before everybody leaves for their other show. So another question I wanted to ask was, when did your group start, and why did you decide to start your group?
Okay. Hello, I'm Enrico. Sorry, my English because I don't speak very well. Our company is we are from Catania in Sicily. Gioele from Catania, Sicily, and Federica from Palermo in Sicily. But we live in Rome. 1 year ago, we started a company for this show. Io ma niente con nessuno, avevo fatto nothing with nobody, because the project is very in Italy. Is a great famous. So we win many prizes. Okay, many prizes because like to see Gioele. This is a love story, but the character of the story is homosexual, human violence, and IDS, HIV IDS, and this is this is a question very. Yes, influxionated. Do you understand? Okay. Yes, but when we talk to love story in these arguments, it's very important. And I hope that you will come in a theater, because for us, yes, because for us it's important that American people, we don't know if this show can like to American people, if you understand, because we are subtitles, and so we stay in a dialect, our dialect, because our dialect is like a music, and it's very poetical dialect, and we don't try to translate, because the show, in my opinion, is not good in American language. Louis, he is his poesy is poetry, yes, poetry is a music, is a message, a strong message. And so I think and I hope that you try to come, because I want your feedback. For us, it's very important, your feedback, because for us is a first time that we come in America, and San Diego is wonderful. Yes, and yes, okay.
So just really quickly, lastly, I know your show is set very simply, so just a few actors and a trunk and a dress. Am I getting that right? So why did you choose to do that?
Okay. First of all, thank you for your question, because today theater is very often is something big, is something really with a big structure, with something complex. Gioele is the director, is the author, and is also the protagonist, and he tried to do the simplest structure for a show, because of the need of convey all the emotions, all these feelings, all the sense of the story through our bodies and through our images our background in Sicily, our images about our childhood, something that you can only convey if you are really there, if you are not distracted by I don't know, costumes and all this stuff. So for us, it was really important to have only 3 lights, 3 spots, and this track and this trunk, sorry, and this wedding dress, because the rest is up to us. You know, it's all up to us to recreate something for the audience.
We try to work in a precise direction. We try to convey the emotions of our characters through through a loss of the inner balance, to reach a moment precise, that is a moment of being vulnerable, sorry. And this is our theater. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate it. Go see their show.